Hey everyone. So in my last video I mentioned that I have been really sick. I'm much better, but I'm still not 100%. I'm still coughing. My throat's still a little sore. But I did want to talk about a couple of things. So I guess this is kind of like my first vlog experience. Um, we'll see how it goes. I don't even know if I'm going to publish it. But all last week I was sick. I had a horrible sore throat. I wasn't able to talk. And I guess now, since I'm feeling better, I'm kind of like a chatty Cathy where I just want to do some talking. Um, so if you're going to stick around, thank you for sticking around and listen to me ramble. But I've been thinking about my 2018 goals, and I'm not calling them resolutions this year because I've seen several things where people have talked about don't call them resolutions, call them goals. I don't really know why. But anyway, that's the thing this year. They're goals. And my thing is, how do you stay motivated when you make goals for yourself? I have several. I've made a list of goals that I have for myself personally and goals that I have for my family and my household as a whole. So, um, I'm just wondering though, how do you manage to stay motivated to keep your goals? Because I'm the type of person that progress keeps me motivated. So if I'm going to the gym and I'm eating right and the weight on the scale is going down, then that motivates me to keep going to the gym and eating healthy. But when I hit that rut where I'm doing all these things and the scale isn't moving or it creeps up a little bit, like in my mind, I know that's normal, but after a couple of weeks of that, I just lose motivation because I'm just like, well, I'm not making any progress. It's not having any effect. So why am I going to the gym? I don't like going. I don't like working out. Why am I depriving myself of the foods I like? Um, Even though I know they're healthier for me. And it's like, I know that it's good to do those things, to work out, to eat healthy for the benefits that you get other than just losing weight. But seeing the scale moves gives me a sense of accomplishment, a sense of progress, versus this, doing those things and the scale not moving. And so eventually I get to the point where I'm like, well, I'm just not going to go to the gym today. Or I choose the muffin over the apple because I'm not seeing progress. So what I'm doing isn't working. So I might as well, eat the food I would rather have versus the food I wouldn't. I hope that makes sense. And it's the same way, whereas saving money and paying off debt, as long as I can see the balance in our savings account go up, or if I'm paying on a bill, I see that balance go down and I'm feeling good because I see the progress and I'm motivated to keep seeing progress. But then something happens. A vehicle needs new tires, or our heater goes out, or our dryer goes out. That just happened last month. Both those things, both our heater and our dryer both went out. So we had to get those fixed. So that was a pretty penny. And it's like suddenly the savings account balance stalls, or the bill I'm paying on stalls, and I'm not seeing that progress. So because I can't physically see it, it's like I lose motivation. So I'm trying to go about things differently this year, because every year I start out the same. And of course, a lot of them are the same goals or resolutions that everyone has. I want to work out more. I don't want to, but I need to. I need to eat healthier, make healthier decisions, spend less, save more, pay off some bills, that kind of thing. Um, but I'm trying to get my mind in the mindset of feeling accomplished if I just stick with something versus feeling the accomplishment from actually seeing the progress, if that makes sense. Like having a personal accomplishment of I said I was going to do this and I did it and I stayed disciplined. And even though I wanted to quit, I didn't. I just kept on going and getting pride in that versus pride in the actual physical progress that you can see. Like maybe I am going to the gym and eating healthy and I'm not losing weight, but I'm going to the gym and eating healthy. Um, and so I can take pride in the fact that I did choose the apple over the muffin, not in the fact that I lost 3 pounds this week. And the same when it comes to money, you know, maybe our heater did go out or maybe our dryer did go out, but I can take pride in the fact that we had that money in savings to cover that versus having to put it on a credit card. So even though I've been working on our savings for months and then our savings took a big hit, I can still take pride in the fact that we didn't have to put it on a credit card and pay it. I don't know what's the interest on credit cards. A lot. So, pay an additional interest rate on that and have that hanging over our heads. January 2018 has been rough. It kind of goes into 2017 around, I guess, like September of last year. Just some things happened, and it wasn't anything big. It was just like a little thing happened, and then another little thing happened, and then a bunch of little things happened, and it felt like once you got something taken care of, 2 to 3 more things would pop up. And it just felt like this never ending snowball effect of just stressors. And like I said, it wasn't anything huge. There are so many people out there who have it so much worse than I do, than my family does. I am thankful every day that my children are healthy, that me and my husband are somewhat healthy. I mean, we don't have, we have issues that we need to take care of by eating healthier and working out, but not any huge out of our control issues. We have a roof over our heads. He has a somewhat stable job. We have our little side business, side hustle. I think that it's being commonly called now as a side hustle that is doing okay. But still, it was just, there was just a lot of stressors, and that just kind of bled into the beginning of 2018 with me getting sick. My children got sick. So far, my husband's the only one who hasn't gotten extremely sick, knock on wood. So 2018 didn't start out the best. But just because it didn't start out good doesn't mean it can't end good. And there are a lot of things that I want to accomplish this year. And I'm feeling really motivated. Like, I'm feeling I can accomplish them. Now, I would love to make my list and knock it out this year. But I know realistically that's probably not going to happen, because there are things on that list that will take a couple years or more to get done. But you have to start somewhere. And that's just kind of where my mindset's been in 2019 or 2020. I can be looking at these things and I can be, okay, it's time to start these things, or I can be on the final road, like the end of the journey of these things. I can be seeing the home stretch of these things. But I am concerned because I know myself, and I know that I get really motivated at the beginning, but then things get hard or stagnant or stale, or I get bored, or they get monotonous, and I'll lose that motivation. I lose that drive, and I really don't want to do that this year. So I think I'm going to try to just focus on doing what I know needs to be done, doing what I know I need to do, and focusing less on, well, I did what I was supposed to do and this didn't happen, so it must not be working. So I can just stop doing it. And focusing more on, I'm doing what I need to do. And just because I don't see the results right now doesn't mean that I won't see the results in the long term, because sometimes it takes a while to get results. You know, if your goal is to lose weight, you know, 30 pounds, you didn't put on 30 pounds in a week. You know, you're not going to lose it in a week. You know, if your goal is to get out of debt, you didn't get in debt overnight, most likely. You know, you're not going to get out of debt overnight. Um, if it's to finish school, those things take time. They take time, and they take commitment, and they take discipline. And this year, I just know for me, I'm going to try to focus more on disciplining myself. And I started last year with my spending. I I'm a big crafter. Of course, that's my channel. And it got to the point where I was finding more enjoyment in buying new things than I was in actually creating anything with them. And it just got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm just going to not buy anything for a while and just use what I have. And it was hard because it was right after the Black Friday sales that I had made this decision. And of course, people had New Year's sales, people had Boxing Day sales. I mean, end of the year sales to boost things up, everything they do. And the for a little bit it was hard, but then like the more that time went on and I didn't buy anything, the easier it got. And now, like, I get emails and stuff for sales, and most of them I'm not even opening. I'm not even looking, because I still have stuff I bought on Black Friday that I haven't even used yet. And that to me, um, that really motivated me to try in other areas of my spending and stuff, to just discipline myself and be like, okay, let me go a week or 2 weeks or a month without buying anything and see what happens. Um, and hopefully, once I get to feeling a little better, I'll get back in the gym. I wasn't going to go today, but I've been a big call, and yeah, I know y'all are like, or some of y'all are probably like, it's an excuse. Sorry. And you may be right, but I know that with the coughing and everything I've been doing, being sick, that I don't want to be that person at the gym who is on the machines or the treadmill coughing, hacking, gagging all over everything. And everyone's just like, why don't they just stay home? Like, why do they gotta come up here and get everyone sick, spread their nasty germs, just stay home? So I actually talked to my husband, and he's just like, why are you even considering going to the gym and spreading your germs? You hate it when people do that. And I was like, you're right. I need to wait until I'm better, and at least to the point to where I can breathe without hacking all over everything. Like, it's been so hard not to cough during this video, and I probably have, but like, it's just been like a couple times my eyes have actually watered up. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to my rambling. I really don't even know if I'm going to post this or not. Like I said, I just felt like talking. And if you managed to make it through the whole video, thank you. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.